early today. Going to end early because it's going to probably run out of power. Oh man, I made a little extra coffee and I don't want to give it up, so I'm trying to sip on it. Oh man, trying to sip on it to get it down a little bit. Get it down a little bit before we head out. I've got it down to 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day, and it's really not because I need it anymore because I'm getting my sleep, but the I should be a spokesperson for this mushroom coffee, man, because this stuff actually it tastes good with just a little bit of creamer, but it's supposed to the benefits. I know it's got probiotics in it, so that part of it I know works. That part of it I know for a fact it freaking works. But other people don't want to deal with that. Me, I've really freaking enjoy it. It's a good blend. It's not sour tasting or anything like that. Uh, really. Well, if y'all actually seen how dirty and cluttered up it is in this truck. Well, let me see. Let me put the light on. That's the coffee I'm drinking. It's organic. Happy good. And I'm happy. It's actually a good whatchamacallit comment. Okay, think your mic's off. Oh, hold on. No, you know what? As usual. Thanks for saying that. Luckily, I didn't just drive off. Let me go into settings, audio, default. Let's see if that does it. Only way I can tell is if I run one of my little videos. Hold on. Let's see. I'll tell you in just a second. Brand. All right. If you give me a, can you hear me now? Let me know by give me a one, Mike, if you hear me. Oh man, I thought still low. You know, let's see here. Hold on. You know what? think it's coming from my phone? Let's see. You know what? Let's go. How about now? Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus. The things we go through. Luckily, like I said, start early in the morning when no one knows what the heck's going on. Well, you okay? I adjusted the mic just a little bit. I adjusted the volume. Let me know if I start breaking up. 'Cause when I start adjusting that volume, if I adjust it too much, then I start breaking up. I'm starting to figure this crap out. Okay, let me do this. That. Okay, this. Here we are. Okay, start inspection. Pre-trip. Continue. You know, I have a habit of talking to myself when I'm, trying to do something, and my wife is always listening in, and she's like, "What you say? What you say?" And I get so frustrated because I'm not really talking to anybody. And she's like, "What did you say? I'm not talking to you." I just noticed I did it, and even Charles had said, "Look, don't be," because I would say my truck number and everything. Don't say that because somebody could hear you. Next thing you know, they'll say you did this, and yeah, I know it. Hold on, let me go. Let me turn the volume down just a little bit. Maybe it just kicked in. Hold on. Uh, let's see. There's settings, audio. Oh yeah, hold on. Testing 1, 2. Let's see. What's this? Okay, I turned it down just a little bit. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2. This is stupid. But hey, this is reality. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you know what it is? I think it takes a minute for the stupid earpiece to kick in or whatever the heck. I don't know. I don't know. But um, what? Technically, I'm not behind. I'm just starting the day better now than the main. uh, just starting the day. Had an embarrassing situation yesterday. I went into this truck stop, left my wallet in the truck, and ate everything. Had a meal at the IHOP and forgot. I had to ask the lady, "Can I please run back to my truck to get my wallet?" Now, I was just having a conversation with the wife about giving out tips, and I was like, "You gonna get what I give you?" I just was having this conversation, like 20% or whatever. And so I didn't even do the percentage. I gave the lady a $10 tip for not freaking out because I left my phone and see here, fitting, Jesus, camera, switch the camera. Let's see here. Let's see. Sometimes I be forgetting to. Thought I cleaned the lens. Let's see if I need to clean it anymore. It's gonna be dark anyway. Okay, just want to make sure. Do 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 do. Yeah. And she didn't freak out and call the cops on me or nothing. So no, I gave her a $10 tip. So in other words, what I was saying when I was talking about that, you get when you get a tip from me, you get what how you treat me. You don't get what you don't automatically get 20%. Because a lot of these restaurants they're expecting 20, higher than that, or they're just expecting the tip anyway. And as soon as they see you, they thinking, oh, he African American, he ain't giving me nothing anyway. Well, honestly, I've come from the age where, hey, associate minister, I come from the age where we didn't go out to dinner as a family. We was a big behind family. My father couldn't afford that crap for us to go out. So I was never taught about tipping. I never learned about tipping until I became an assistant restaurant manager. I didn't know what these waiters and waitresses actually make, which is not even minimum wage, it's below minimum wage. So some people that go out and never been to restaurants, never been anywhere, they don't know that you're supposed to tip. I didn't know. I was like, what the heck are they talking about? You know, why are these people treating me like this? Why you treat me so bad? I didn't even know. I mean, honestly, and and that just adds to the all of the boy. Just to go back and not realize how much ignorance stuff that I didn't know as a young man, as grown behind man. I mean, I was so um what's the word I'm looking for here? I was so uh enclosed or covered, or I was so not I'm trying to find the right word. I was so not of this world. You wouldn't believe all the yelling and screaming the social minutes. I was really religious at one time. and it got messed up because of a pastor. Guy played me, got took my money, um, didn't even listen to me. It's so funny. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. I was in a really bad marriage, and I did some stuff in the past, but I joined the church, became religious, started, going to Sunday school, teaching Sunday school, um, doing all of the stuff that I could do for my salvation. And my first wife never gave me a chance. She freaking hated me. She you know, punished me every chance she got. And I remember I was telling my pastor all the stuff that she was doing to me, and he said, "Brother, keep praying for her. Keep praying for her. God will make a way. She'll come around. She'll do. Keep praying and praying." And I prayed, and I prayed, I prayed, and I did the right thing. Came home, did the right thing, and was just mentally, abused. And I went through so much, and you know, and that's when I actually, when I became a truck driver. I was so ignorant. I was like, I'm gonna get in this truck and I ain't never coming back. But I had responsibility. I still felt responsible. I still sent money home. And I remember I literally was sending all of my money home, and I was sitting in this truck starving, eating ramen noodles, and my first wife, ex, whatever you want to call it, would only call me the first of the month when the bills were due. That was it. Would only say something. Only would only call me at the first of the month. I literally had to threaten her with calling the cops because I had pre-written. This is when we actually used checks, and I had pre-written some checks out, and I had said, you know, um, you only fill out that check when you know when if you do it any other time, I'm gonna call the cops to say you stole them. I mean, I had to threaten. And I realized, you see, because I'm again slow. I realized that when I realized, I said, my marriage is over, and but I kept on paying the bills. I kept on paying the bills, and one day this person called me up, and I snapped because they started going off on me, and I snapped. And I said, "That's it." I said, "That's it. I want a divorce," and I commenced to cussing them out for a good hour on the phone, and I was hysterical. I mean, years of pent up frustration, years of pent up pain, and I watch when you hear how these women, it's all the men's fault, and all the stuff that we take in, years of hurt, years of struggling, years, and I went off. And I remember, and I'm trying to get to the point where I was trying to say, I remember I, and I was very respectful of my pastor. And I said, you know what? I said, I'm getting a divorce, and now they they went crying to my pastor, and he says we need to have a meeting. And I said no. I said no. I said for years I came to you for intervention. For years I asked for your help, and all you said to do was pray. And I prayed, I prayed, and I prayed. And later on, I realized that some people prayer doesn't work for some people, and I'm not saying it didn't work for me, but it did. Prayer doesn't change the devil. You know what I'm saying? And I literally, I said, no, I'm not, as a favor to me. I said, mother effer, and I'm being polite right now. I said, mother effer, I said, didn't I tell you I'm not meeting with none of you ninjas? We are done. And I went through with that. I went through with that. I said, all the hate and the hurt that I've been treating, you want me to deal with this person? Have you lost your natural born mind? And I mean, and that just, and I know that's not God, and you know, that's not a representation of God. And I've been spending years trying to find my way back. I've been spending years, and and don't get me. I didn't turn from God. I just turned from that church, and I don't trust certain churches because it's all about the money. It's not about salvation, and then I find out that there's more books to the Bible, because not the Bible but the Holy Scriptures, and I've got the Ethiopian. I'm gonna have a whole month off. I'm breaking that book open. I'm cracking that. I'm cracking the dust off of that. It was given to me as a present, and I'm cracking that sucker open, and I'm gonna be reading, because you know help comes from help comes from a whole lot of sources. Our people need help from a whole lot of sources, a whole lot of areas, a whole our people, even our YouTube people, we all need help. We all need help. We all need guidance. We all need, a way to be pointed in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's what the hyperdime started out. Then it went to helping the people that already were established. Oh, did I say that? Oh, did I really go there? Yep. It started out to help new people in the YouTube streets. Then it wound up helping the regulars, the ones that were already established, the ones that were already there. We need to go back to helping people that need help. We need to go back to helping people that need, the that need the experience. The fun part about doing this early in the morning, ain't nobody up. Ain't nobody can hear me, you, Mike, me, and Mr. Terry screwing up. Microphone problems, because when I turn the truck on, it automatically resorts to the truck and the truck's microphone, or the phone microphone. It automatically resorts to that. Then it takes 20 to 30 minutes to figure out how to get it back to my earpiece, you know, and then coming up with the idea, coming up with conversation, coming up with this, doing that, and being engaging. All of these things, you need practice. You need practice. And if you don't, or you can't find that practice, that's why I said you're always welcome to come up, and get some practice here. I don't mind. Look, you help keeping me awake. I preferably be. I was thinking about putting a help one this time. Do you need practice? You want to come on up. But people, a lot of people don't want. They they're afraid to ask. They don't want the help. They or don't trust where the help is coming from. They, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to it. They think, well, this is my, I don't need to share or whatever. I don't mind. Look, you don't need to show your face. There's a when you come up at the bottom of the screen, it says camera. You tap that button, it'll put a slash across it, and will it'll do either your emoji or your or whatever. You don't have to show your face. You don't even have to talk. But you come up and see and look around and engage and figure out. I'm literally on the brink of burnout because this conversation. I'm literally on the brink. Look, but I'm not. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna lay down and say okay because this is a recurring cycle with YouTube. You got to keep pushing forward. You got to keep going. You got to keep going for the gusto because each day, because everybody, people don't realize the new folks that come in, you don't realize that YouTube, especially if you're not monetized, they take it from you every day. They take hours from you every day. So you got to make those hours up that they take from you. Plus, you got to give them some more. That's like a few days I come up earlier or try to find something. Even the Jay Jordan said, do every video you do it as a premiere. Do it as a premiere because you get an extra bit of hours. You can't. If I go, I'm going through StreamYard right now. If I go through YouTube makes me do the vertical. I don't know if I get my hours that way. I don't see it. Like my hours are stuck. I got like 5 or 6 hours from the 300-hour mark, and that's okay. That's okay, cause I'm like the eye of the tiger. We gonna get this. we gonna figure this out. Somebody crazy enough to listen to this crazy ass channel. We gonna figure this out because guess what? My main mantra, my main source is my shorts. I got two things that I do. I record 30 seconds. The 30 seconds is working a whole lot better. The 30 seconds work, and then I find old school music, and I put old school music to that, and I put hashtag trucking journey, hashtag truck driver, hashtag YouTube shorts, and I don't even put a title. Those get me up. I've gotten up to 40,000 views this month. Then it dropped down in the last few days. So I'm working, and then I look at that, and then I look, and it tells you what you know what where you what's the word I'm looking for? Where am I spiking in my views? That's where I'm spiking in my views. I need to start doing some lawn, mowing views, because that I did one or two, and that spiked. So those are the things I'm starting to figure out, um, and speed up. And what I do is I'll do like a 5 or 6 minute uh, mowing video, and then I'll do the same video but speed it up and have it under 59 seconds and connect them. You can actually connect them so that you can see what I'm doing. Um, I knew I should have did that videos, you know, because I knew they were playing. I knew they were playing. Oh, we would like you to review our lawnmower video. I probably scared them off. I'm like, yeah, I love my lawnmower. Send it, send it. You know, I knew they were playing. You know, but eh, it is what it is. But I'm going to be. I'm heading home now. Not home, but back to Noonan, Georgia with this load. Got to empty the truck out, put the truck in the shop before I turn it. I'm going to turn it in, but I'm putting it in the shop to give them what's wrong with the daggone thing. You know, I've been driving with it for a month or two. With the onboard computer ain't working right. The AC in the back don't work. There's bolts missing off the side. You know, just basic stuff like that that they need to know about. Um, I'm going to be feeling a certain type of way today. I can't help it. I'm just being emotional as a path, you know. But everybody's like, oh, yeah, don't be so gay. No, it's just that's how my feelings work, guys. Um, but I'm okay. You know, I'm okay. It's just funny how certain videos take off and certain ones just sit. the same video that I didn't, the same video that I did on YouTube, I redid it and put it on TikTok, and I've got 185,000 views. The same video. So you don't know. That's why, look, ain't no way. I'm telling you right now, ain't no way I'm going full time doing this mess because that's crazy. You don't know. You don't know what the heck is going to do what, and that is the frustrating part. Hold on 1 second.
Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some confidence.
Um, I went through. Long story short, I got my. I I seen. I went to Emory last week and had to do the pre-examination. I don't know if I said this on YouTube before. I had to do the pre-examination. I was 130 over something, which the nurse said that's good. But then I went to go right after that. She took some blood. Then I went to try to get a DOT exam done, and I wound up being 169 over 100. And I think because I just left someone who drew blood, that forced my blood pressure to go straight through the roof. I'm I'm very suspect about that because I literally was just at 130. But I was so scared, I asked the doctor to redo because I had been off my blood pressure medication for a minute. man. What the heck? Let me pull over for 1 second. I'm gonna go in this rest area because my phone. Boy. Let me see what you're saying there, Mike. Hold on. You said if you can later watch this back and 10 times as loud. I don't think so. I see what you're saying. I think I'll look. I'll look and see if on the recordings. I'll look because yeah, trust me. I I see. I hear it too because I hear it in my earpiece. It's StreamYard ain't that like great or wonderful or whatever. However it's recorded. I think next time uh oh, I know what it is. I know what it is, Mike. Hold on 1 second. Let me get the thing out of the back. I know. It's my fault. I'm gonna say it like this. Hold on. Hold on, Mike. I just realized. Okay. Let me try to explain it. Um, the the whatchamacallit, when I do those recordings, okay, I've got nothing to save it on, so I can't go back and redo it. Um, but when I do those recordings, there's a set volume level, and it's like at freaking 60 or whatever. And I noticed that it's got to be lower. It's got to be what's the word I'm trying to say? It's got to be like a 10 or 14, so it won't be so loud. And you just reminded me that I didn't do that when I did these recordings for these things. So that's where that's coming from. It can't be readjusted because I recorded it that loud. So I apologize about that. It's a it's a learning process. So now, because the I think it's called UCut, where I do it on my phone, and I add that music. So now I know I need to when I find something that I want to put on StreamYard, I need to adjust that volume so it won't be so daggone loud. So I apologize about that. You know. Yeah, no, I figured it out because when I do regular videos, and I noticed it. I noticed it when I do regular videos. Like, what, man, this is loud. So now, but I haven't been doing it. I've been playing with these, free, stuff that you can put all that stuff and people yelling and all that other stuff, and it's fun. And then I forget. Hold up, I need to adjust the volume. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold up, I need to adjust the volume, and I ain't been adjusting the volume. So it's coming off. It's coming off. But maybe I'll use it as an excuse. Well, that's the shock value. I want you to watch my video, but no, that's me effing up. Sorry, that's me effing up early in the morning. And that's what the wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. okay, but now that I realize that, okay, if I could get back in and fix some of this stuff, that's what we're gonna need to do. Turn the volume down. I just gotta find it. So, oh brother, you know, this is Mike. This is what I'm saying. A regular person, I don't take, I take other stuff to heart, but effing up on YouTube, I don't take it to heart. Look, I don't take this. Everybody, oh my God, it's so loud. Well, turn your volume down. turn your volume down. Sorry. The morning screw up. We must remember sometime. We just we must remember that we are not perfect. We must remember that I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. What did he say? Don't put the blame on me. Or something like that. I'm only human after all. You're only human after all. Oh man. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? All right, let's see here. Yo, I'm gonna be honest. On Carnival, I'm at gold level. My wife is. Hold on, guys. The windshield's spazzing out. Okay, on Carnival, I'm gold. What the heck? Let's see. Hold on. All right. On Carnival, I'm gold. What does that mean? That means the level of how many cruises I've been on. My wife is platinum. Okay. They say that Carnival is the party ship. The party ship. Well, and I said it. I think I said it last week. The last couple of cruises we've been on the Mardi Gras, on the celebration, on these cruise ships, they have been boring as heck. Now I've been looking on TikTok where people have been on these Carnival ships, and they've been having a ball and having crazy behind parties, and I'm like, what ship was that? And I'm like, I'm not really a partier, but I would like to have that kind of vibe, with people that do it. I remember, they would have the belly flop contest, and all. I didn't see none of that on these last few cruises. They didn't have, conga lines, none of that. I'm trying to figure out what happened. But then I see these. I think one of the ships is out of Tampa, which is where my wife she comes from, where she lived, grew up, and I'm going. That's we're going on Royal because I asked. I want to go on Royal, but I don't know. I'm kind of jealous of the party vibe that I haven't been seeing, and I'm like, wait a minute, well, I want to go and listen because this is, yeah, but you're gonna have kids ripping and running anyway. And again, not complaining. Well, actually, I am complaining. I'm low key hating. I'm like, well, I pay all this money. I'd rather be complaining about they partying too much than there's no partying at all. I don't know. But and I said it yesterday. I'm kind of I'm missing the cruise life. Um, but we've got a few important things that need to be taken care of. So that's gonna get taken care of first, and then we're gonna get back to normal. Um, I'm also going to start looking for um, another mower. I kind of miss my tinkering days. I'm gonna look for another mower. Kind of miss my tinkering days. I want to get back into that, and that part of my fun. I wish I had one to do with you know as of late, but I don't. But that's all right. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's see here. What? I forgot what I was gonna say. Jesus, look at the time. We're not going, guys. We're not going till 7 o'clock. We're going till when this battery run out. That's all I can do. Because I can't recharge it while it's hanging. This the ghetto. This the ghetto live. we ghetto live around here. We ghetto fabulous. Did y'all hear about that? That lady from that break dancer, the from Australia. First of all, yeah, and let me stop. Let me say this. If you know how bad your behind is, and most Olympic things, you go through a certain um, trial period. You go through other contests that qualify you for the Olympics. This woman from Australia, all these other Olympic athletes, they got to qualify for this. This woman, they coming out with this stupid stuff, break dancing. That's not a freaking sport. If that's the case, they should have Olympic ballroom dancing. You know what I mean? That's not a sport. That's freaking dancing. And this lady was so pathetic. She got a freaking 0. So my thing is, did you guys have, um, you know, other people to qualify in Australia for this? and she beat them to get to this position to be on the Olympic team. And don't get me wrong, like ballroom dancer, I like that because you really gotta have grace and all of that. And I'm not talking about this stupid Dancing with the Stars. I used to watch it on PBS. Y'all know y'all don't know what PBS is. That's when we used to have to change the channel. You When you change the channel, you only have 4 or 5 channels: ABC, NBC, CBS, and PBS, which was channel 13, or it was on UHF. We had to adjust the channel, but there's a lot to ballroom dance, and there's a lot to the break dance and the dance challenges and stuff like that. You see, like in California and all across the country in the United States, that these young kids be, I mean, they be getting it, flipping, spinning on their head, doing all kind of stuff. But did this woman, who did she beat to get to that position? Or did she think she was going to do something? Ray Gun or whatever. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. And then the officials, they were trying to be eco-friendly and had people sleeping on cardboard beds with no AC. With no AC. You trying to be eco-friendly. This was France that has decimated Africa and stole all of their resources. But you're trying to be eco-friendly. And it's so funny. I was looking at the program that was saying that the world governments are stopped. They're not Biden for the Olympics anymore because they're not using. They Olympics brings a lot of money to a country, but after that, the billions of dollars they paid for these stadiums, the stadiums are growing into forests, and they're being decimated. They're not being used again. Some of these places thought better and used the stuff that they built for for other things, like when it came to Atlanta. That was crazy. Atlanta was crazy. Everybody thought they was gonna get rich quick, but they used the where the whatchamacallit, where the guys, where the athletes were sleeping, that became dorms for Georgia Tech. Um, the stadium, that was where the Atlanta Braves played. I think the only thing that they didn't use, they had to tear down, was the stadium that they built for the whatchamacallit, uh, the tennis the tennis courts. But a lot of these places, they've had enough. They're not biting for it anymore. And now they're starting to just give. They're starting to give places the choice. It's supposed to be. It's going to Los Angeles next year, but that's crazy. The next time it's going to be Los Angeles. I wouldn't build nothing new. I would just repurpose. I would just repurpose. I'm just saying. Uh, it's gonna be funny because you can't be wearing the blue or the red. Get your behind shot. The blue or the red in Los Angeles. I'm just saying. Don't be stupid. And the traffic is astronomical. I thought Atlanta traffic or New York traffic was bad. Georgia traffic, Georgia traffic is scary, guys. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that. I mean, no, LA traffic is scary. I be scary. I used to pick up there all the time. I couldn't wait to get out of there. Um, even the traffic going into Las Vegas on Friday from from California into Vegas. Oh my God! And then Sunday coming back is astronomical. It's crazy. That's crazy also. These are the things that you learn when about driving a truck. Like, oh, I got to get out of town before this happens. I got to get out of town before this goes down. Oh yeah, yeah. I see what you said. Horse trotting is not a sport either. Yeah, it's stupid. Some of this stuff is stupid. Now, I don't know what you want to call that bronco busting when you get on a cat, bull ride. Yeah, bull ride. Yeah, you know that stuff. You break your neck, get your behind killed. Or what about that? They in Spain, the running of the bulls. I've done some dumb stuff, but I don't have the energy to 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 be running from a bull. I just don't. I don't got it. I'll be like, no bass in my voice. You'd be like, what is that dragging in the lower part of his pants? It's like I took a dump on myself from screaming. uh, some of these countries got some crazy stuff. Like there's one country, I don't know, I think it's Spain or Italy, that they have this all-out war in the streets of a certain town with tomatoes. They be pelting each other with tomatoes. Oh man. They be going off with tomatoes. I don't know. Some of these places it's a tradition, but so you got the running of the bulls, pelting with the tomatoes. I'll be like, look, okay, okay, hit me with some salad too, and throw some vinegar, throw a vinaigrette with it, please. Oh Lord. But look, welcome Wednesday, where we talk about a whole lot of nothing. Welcome in Wednesday, where we explaining a whole lot of nothing, and still can't figure that out. Think I wait. There's such a thing as a downhill cheese wheel roll. You got to be kidding me. Well, there's a place somewhere in I don't know. Is it it's somewhere in Washington or somewhere where they run cars off of a cliff, and you watch people. They down there, and I'm like, They real daggone close, and that car comes crashing down, and they cheering. Ah! Or you ever see the what do you call that? The Baja, and the people are so close to where that truck is coming because he's going so fast he can't hit the brakes. Some people are straight crazy. They are straight crazy. But hey, look, more power to you, bro. Do you know? Hey, do you, boo boo? Yeah, do you, boo boo? uh, but we all got we all we all got certain things that we call excitement, or we want to see. Um, I don't know if I could be in either in the driver's seat or even in the passenger seat, because the passenger is the navigator. Because you get such whiplash, they got a thing that they put around your neck so your neck don't go flying all over the place. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But it'd have to be some coaxing. But I would probably, if I know there's nobody around this open desert, I would probably want to do that. I would want to do. There's a it's in Dubai or over there in the Middle East where you would go and you get in these vehicles and you go drive racing across the dunes and stuff like that. I would love to do some stuff like that. Let me move over because all I'm doing is pissing these truck drivers off. I'm in the middle. When you're in the middle lane, the truckers that they be tripping like they gonna whoop somebody behind, which they ain't. Sorry, not today. They be tripping, but yeah. um, it was so funny. I was in Chicago one time, right? And I made a mistake and followed the company GPS. And then I just common sense. See, when you drive a truck, when you drive this big Bohemian, you gotta have some common sense. And all you always gotta remember, 13.6. What I mean by 13.6, this truck is 13 feet tall, 13 feet 6 inches tall. Meaning that same height or smaller, you cannot make it under. And the GPS was telling me to go under this railroad trellis. I was like, oh, hell no. I can't do that. I can't even make the turn. I would have knocked off one of the legs and brought the whole train track down on me. So I had to literally go up this one-way street with my hands on. People weren't even looking at me like I was crazy. I probably wasn't the first or definitely wasn't the last guy to do that. And then I stopped at the end of the street and said, excuse me, I'm trying to find this. Oh, he said, it's right. Oh, it's right there. So literally I came the right way. But I had white knuckled it. I was so afraid because I didn't want to lose my job. I didn't want to cause damage. I didn't want to do all the crazy stuff. And then once I was unloaded and got out of there, I was white knuckling it all the way out of the area. So I was in the middle lane on the interstate, and this dude drove by me, gave me the middle finger, yelling and screaming, and I was zombied out because I was so afraid. Then I came out of it, and luckily the truck that I was in, not for this company, this for entertainment purposes only. I started freaking out and giving him the finger, and I'm trying to chase him, but he's seeing that I was losing it, and because I was like, pull over. I'm honking the horn, pull over. I'll whoop your behind. Don't you ever give me the finger, blah blah. It was so funny. Then I realized that some of these churches, it's like, how dare you? How dare you do this? How dare you do that? Watch who you talking to. And that's one thing I learned. Watch who you talking to out here. People are crazy. Truckers, you know, your mouth, your tone. I started realizing I got to watch my tone. It's not what you said, it was your tone. What do you mean, my tone? Well, you got to watch it. My tone is not acceptable. So I'm like, you know what? How about if I shut the heck up? How about I do that? You know? Because you don't know me, and you don't think, you think I got an attitude, but I'm nothing but a big old teddy bear, big old emotional wreck. So, it is what it is. But you learn your route, you learn the roads. Like right now, I'm gonna be good till I pass my exit down there in Georgia. That's where I'm gonna hit all the traffic. I'm like, really? Yep. That's where I'm gonna hit all the traffic. But I mean, no, I'm gonna hit a little bit coming down here too. But it is what it is. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. We gonna get it anyway. Why? Cause we don't know what we're doing. But we like doing it. About a year of this mess, I still ain't figured it out. I got my moderator Mike telling me, hey, your commercials are loud as heck, and it just took me I realized what I did wrong. I'm like, Lord Jesus, Jesus, Lord Jesus. But I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Blame on me.
This is the greatest thing that I have ever seen. Out of everything that's on the internet, this is the best thing that has ever existed.
Oh Lord, I swerved. I swerved in the next lane. I know these truck drivers think I'm crazy. Oh God, let me. That was stupid. Jesus. Okay, time to wake up. Early in the morning, I put breakfast on your table and make sure that your coffee has its sugar and cream. Your eggs are over easy. Something. You ever had that song that you know is not manly, but you like it, and you'll sing it in your car when no one is around? I got a million of them. I remember this is years ago. I can't say this guy that used to work under me from the LGBTQ community. That was before that name was made up. That name was invented. No hate, no whatever. But he said, "Hey, because he was listening to a song, and I said, "Hey, what's that? What's that song? I like that." And he said, "Oh, you like that?" And he gave me the CD. It was a group out of, I think they're called out of Holland. Holland over there in Europe somewhere. And the name of the group was called Aqua. It was like this punk rock group, and you would know the song because Nicki Minaj had redid it, and on Barbie, whatever, that movie Barbie. I'm a Barbie's girl in the Barbie world, black and plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, dress me everywhere. Imagination, that is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. I used to love that song. I'd be in my little Chevy Spectrum hatchback singing that song. And I mean, I got down. I had I'm a Bob, and my son was a little, him and my niece, a niece who disowned me after I divorced my wife, they would be sitting in the back and they would be singing along with me. Come on, Bobby, let's go, Bobby. Ah, ah, ah. And it's so funny. Hasbro sued them for making that song, but then they wound up using that music years later, almost 20 years later, or not 20 years, but like 10 or 15 years later, for the Hasbro movie. Isn't that crazy? But guess what? That group has other songs too. It's cartoon heroes. It, they got a whole bunch of them. When you get a chance, look them up. Aqua. It's nifty. I like singing songs that you know African Americans. I love y'all to death. But everything was, rhythm and blues about sex. Do me, baby, like you never done before. It'd be the 5 seconds, the 60 seconds, the best 60 seconds of your life. That kind of stuff. I mean, that's okay. But I like stuff like that. It's just and my son, he gonna be excited. I'm telling you, this is some song. I was getting my frustrations out. This is a heavy metal song. It was a heavy metal song that I'm just screaming. I'm driving yesterday. And then I just realized, I see why he liked this music. You get your frustrations out. I was frustrated yesterday, and I'm singing that. I was getting my frustrations out. I felt lighter. Like when you clogged up and you got to get on that toilet, you spend like 40 minutes and you come out 10 pounds lighter. Yeah, I had to get the doo-doo conversation in there somewhere. Oh, it was on MTV. Okay, I ain't know. I ain't know. What's that? We are what we are supposed to be. I forgot what the MTV was. MTV was fun to watch because you when in the '80s you enjoyed it. Like when Michael Jackson did videos, it was like a short movie. They don't do that no more. It's all of the how housewives of half of them ain't married. football wives, basketball wives, and ignorant ninjas wives, and all this other wives of this and wives of that, and showing the ignorance and was it showing the stereotypes of our people and making these people famous, and then and also making being promiscuous with what's that, the Italians on Jersey Shore. you know um, that's why they don't like who's it the one of the the groups in Italy is mixed with Africans, because the Moors was running all of that for a while, and they mixed with the people, and they call them the Italian ninjas. It's crazy. I don't know, I'm all over the place. And it's just like they just started changing the demographics of television, from the entertainment parts of it into watching stuff that you actually enjoy. You know, that's why cable. I was looking. They were saying that cable is dying because nobody wants to watch it no more. Everybody's watching streaming services and stuff like that. Norma don't want to let go of our streaming stuff. I'm like, when I'm home, I don't watch TV no more. When I'm home, especially if I go up in the room and I want to lay down, I turn on YouTube. I'm looking around YouTube. I could care less about TV. I'm especially, I watch the food channels. They have like non-stops. I love that. The cooking the food, and you know they they have their videos, and they're doing the morning prep for the food, and then the evenings, and then I love watching that stuff. I go to sleep to that. I'm lullabying to hearing food sizzling on a plate, like oh my like a Homer Simpson drooling out of the mouth. But it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna be on here for a little bit. We're gonna be on here a little bit more. We're gonna run out of battery power, ladies, brothers and sisters. Oh boy. Um, uh, trying to figure out what I I might. I don't have the money to do it, but I want to. I want to start using my gimbal and go live, but I have to switch the streaming service to use my gimbal, which is not fair. You know what I mean. So I got to figure out what I'm gonna do. Um, might might go live tomorrow with us walking and out, start getting some exercise. But we'll see. We'll see. Got to figure out. Well, I know one thing in this upcoming month. I'm going to do a marathon, maybe a 4 or 5 hour marathon, maybe like a 5 hour. I want to do like swoops. I'm gonna do like a 5 hour marathon. I'm gonna hook it up to the computer and hook it up to my other camera, where I'll just be out in the yard, just doing, and see if I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Start early in the morning, see if I can do it. I think that's gonna be. I just want to figure out something. We'll figure out something, and see how long I can go. You know, because you hear those stories of, well, we went to this festival and put it out there, and we went for 8 hours and blah blah blah. Okay, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. Let's figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I was looking on the camera in my backyard, and again, I've been slowly watering the sod, and I'm hoping I see a lot of green. I see a lot of green from the distance on the camera. I'm hoping what I'm seeing is, that grass not giving up the ghost. I'm hoping that's what I'm seeing, and that's gonna be a wonderful blessing. Uh, that's gonna be a wonderful blessing, and I'm hoping that's what I'm seeing. I might go by Superside today. I hope I need not to, but see if they got anything else. I can't help myself. See if they got anything else. I just go by Superside, see if they got anything else. Uh, it's pathetic because I got no life, guys. I'm like, I got no life. But that's all right. Right lane closed, merge. Okay, let's get over. What does that say? What the heck is that? Oh, got the lights on. It's one thing about driving an 18 wheeler. Yeah, you got to look ahead, you got to look behind you, but you got to read every. Yeah, you need to read every sign. Those signs will save your butt. Really, those signs will save your butt. They help you guide. They help guide you through um, what's going on up ahead. And you see how you see the flat, you see those strips on the ground, the white strips. If they start getting shorter and shorter, that means that the lane that you're in is going to become an exit. Nobody taught me that. I learned that. I was like, wait a minute, that's telling me that lane is going to be become an exit. So get over. And the speed limit is 60. I'm doing 55. Probably because I ain't awake yet. I'm only human after all. I'm only human. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me. My onboard computer battery died, which is so freaking stupid. It's supposed to stay charged. But the battery died, so I got this unhooked and I got it plugged up, so so I can recharge it. But it died with me. It says I'm driving, so the company still knows I'm driving. It tell me that ain't stupid. Tell me that is not stupid. But it is what it is. Yeah, I need to get through here before whatchamacallit starts. Rush hour. Okay, guys, we're gonna be on here for just a few more minutes because this battery is getting low. I'm gonna shut it down at 20%. I'm at 34 right now. Shut it down to 24%. We keep going. Thank you for the dedication, my man Mike, Minister. Yeah, appreciate y'all. What the? I'm trying to figure out. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I'm gonna recharge and jump on swoops. So I keep on saying swoops with the S, but swoop. And I like going there because they're nice, they're funny, and they're very welcoming. Um, swoops, official Jamia, and Buddha. Namaste. They're very welcoming. I appreciate that. I like hanging with people very welcoming. And it makes for good conversation. It makes for a good conversation. I just gotta watch. I'll flap off if the gums get myself in trouble. Hopefully my wife don't be listening in on some of this stuff. She's like, don't you be telling the world about that? Don't you be saying that? Look, I say stuff so somebody else will say, well, at least if he gonna say he went through it, at least somebody done went through it. Um, it's just like what's that? Crooked Peach was talking about yesterday about all the medication that she going through, and we don't realize the medications, all these medications you on, it fix one thing, but it's got like five other things that'll mess you up. Got five other things that you mess you up. I got till Friday to take all of the vitamins I got. After Friday, I can't take them no more because I got to get all of that crap out of my system. Because certain things will mess you up. Like, I didn't know that vitamin E is a blood thinner. Vitamin E thins your blood. And I don't think I was taking vitamin E, but it thins your blood. See that fool right there? He could have just waited behind me like for 2 seconds, but he want to cut in front of me. How stupid is that? How stupid? Really, dude? Let's see something here. Okay. I didn't realize I had it pointed in. I like that. I like it pointed like Dutch. Um, yeah, this AC is. I gotta tell him about this AC is hold up. This AC is hold up. I gotta tell him about that. If I put the air on the window, the window, and have the AC on, it comes out hot. The AC doesn't even work. I got two AC systems. The AC doesn't even work in the back. What kind of mess is that? But it is what it is. Let's see here. Okay. Don't put the blame on me. Well, it looks like the sun's coming up. Okay, so right now we got an hour and a half to the South Carolina state line. An hour and a half to the South Carolina state line, and then an hour and 40 minutes to the Georgia state line after that. So we are getting it. We are getting down the road, rolling down the highway. But I think I might do some power washing today, or do some basic cleaning up and walking around and seeing some trimming. And no, you know what? Break the ladder out. Get that. We got a tree that fell, a tree branch that fell down on my I got a tree branch that fell down on my roof. I got to get that out of the way today. I'm gonna get that out of the way when I get home today. So I don't have to come off the ladder. Just get it off my daggone brand new roof that I'm paying for. Freaking crap, you know. Yeah, no, They usually trade. This truck's got about 100,000 more miles to go before they trade this in and sell it. This truck is at 377,736 miles. You know, stuff starts happening. But normally, like I said, technically after the day with this company, I can't drive. I can't drive no more because my health card is expires after the day with this company. But I went out and got another one, so I technically my license is good till November 11th. But for this company, this is my last day working um, until I come back or whatever. So, and the blessing is that I'm able to do it this far. I made a lot of mistakes. You make a lot of mistakes. You gotta rebound from those mistakes. Get up, do your best, be your best. Don't beat yourself up, and just try to go on to be the next best thing, and the next whatever. You got this. That's all you can do. You know what I'm saying? That's all you freaking can do. Um, Not perfect. I'm far from it. So now I'm getting depressed. Jesus. I'm getting depressed. Sorry. But hey, it is what it is. That's all you can do at this point. I mean, man. Luckily, I got these. I'd be freezing. I'm, like I said, I'm gonna get off in a minute. Actually, let me just turn the AC off because we're gonna be getting off in a minute anyway. But I remember when I first started driving, and I was like, "Oh my God, I got 400 miles to go. I ain't never gonna do this." Now I'm like, I only got 400. That's it. That's all I got. I only got 1,000 miles. I can make that by Friday. I can make that by whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can do that 2 days. I'm just saying. You get to that point. After a while, I can do that. But when I'm on vacation and I gotta drive, I'm tired. Ain't that crazy? But I get out here and do this by my, I do this every day. I'm like, well, gotta get done. But I get in the car, I'm tired. Just like for Pete's sake, I'm tired. I don't know, bro. I'm happy that the Carolinas and Georgia somewhat got decent roads, man. There's a area in I think they finally fixed it in New Mexico that the road's so tore up from all the trucks that it's indented. The tire tracks are pushed down that you could actually drive on the road and take your hands off the steering wheel because it would actually keep you on the road because it's so indented. They had to break it up and fill it in or something because the weight of the trucks had pushed down on the asphalt so much it pushed in the road. Isn't that crazy? We're coming up on the right hand side. There's a mom and pop store. They got halfway decent, um, like diner food. It's not as good as up north, but it's like halfway decent. Yeah, I would stop there to get some breakfast. I'm tired. I'm ready. I'm ready to go and ready to get this mess under and under in ready to get this other part of my life experiences into perspective or whatever. You know what I mean? It's crazy when you look back. It's like that song. When I look back over my life and think things over, I can truly say that I've been blessed. I have a testimony. I can tell y'all stories. I'm still remembering half the stuff that I tried so hard to forget, but now I can look back and say, "Wow, I made it through that. Wow, I made it through that. Wow, that happened." And I didn't but bust a blood vessel. I didn't slit my daggone throat. Because people do that, guys. You know, people can't handle certain things, boy. And it's funny. That God will give you what you can handle, what you can't. I'm like, okay, enough's enough. You say I can handle it, but I don't know. I don't know, Lord. Cut me some slack. Yeah, he is. He is awesome. But see, I gotta tell you, my guy's got jokes. Guy, I know God's got jokes. He said, "Oh, that's what you want? Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you till you ask me. Don't do it no more." So when you ask God for stuff, you gotta be specific. You guys be specific. And I'm not calling God a genie, but God got jokes. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. You see, because when you have ulterior motives or ulterior methods, or you think you're gonna get over on God, okay, I'll give it to you, and you're gonna be begging me to take it back. You're gonna be begging me to. I promise you, guys. I know God got some jokes. Yeah, because I remember, I was sitting on the side of the interstate in my tighty whities and socks, no glasses, no nothing, not even a shirt, shivering, truck on fire and flames. I said, I want to live, not breathe. I want to do stuff. Oh, okay, I got something for you. Next thing you know, I'm zip lining through Costa Rica, thousands of feet up in the air, scared to death, screaming at the top of my daggone lungs. Jesus. Oh Lord, what a mighty God we serve. I mean, just the basic stuff. I'm not doing nothing crazy. But what a what a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. Oh, what a mighty God we serve. God. And I learned this: just because you go to church don't mean you're a Christian. Don't let that hit you with the good Lord split you. Just because you go to church don't mean you're a Christian. You know, but when you have an omnipotent, omnipresent, awesome God that will actually say something to you in the midst of the midnight hour, you can't help but believe. I should be dead right now. But I remember hearing a whisper, don't get up. don't get up. Go back to bed. And even in the trials and tribulations that fiery crash, if I would have listened and got up, I would have been dead right now. And y'all wouldn't have been talking to my goofy AZZ right now. You wouldn't be talking to me. You wouldn't know Can't Stop. You would have never heard of me. because I guess before this name, I think it was Sober 4. I just tried, yeah, you see how long that worked? I had Sober 4, Sober from now on. That was my name before Can't Stop Walking but Love More Than Cruising. Hey, you see how long that worked? I need a shot right now. I need a shot right now. Who's with me? No, that's for entertainment purposes only. We don't drink and drive an 18-wheeler. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You'll never drive again. You'll never have a job. So don't do it. And there was people that did that. There was a guy on he was sitting there driving on Facebook. This was years ago on Facebook, and he had a tall boy in his hand, and he was drinking it. He was videotaping himself doing that. How stupid can you be? First of all, how stupid can you be when you're driving fully loaded 80,000 pound vehicle and you drunk? You going to, and you want to killing somebody, and you going to, man, you're going to prison for a long, long time. You know, this is nothing. This is nothing to be played with. Driving this thing. This is nothing to be played with. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut this down. I am at 19%. I don't want to get any lower than that. Next thing you know, next thing you know, we gonna come out. It'll be live, but nobody will be here, including myself, because my battery had done died out on it. But thanks for coming in, and thank you for listening in, and for thanks for hanging in there the whole time, my man Mike. I hope you made a high score on your video game. Thank you. Don't hurt the harvest. Hey, I'm sorry, Jakes. My phone is bad. It doesn't charge. It only charges when you lay it on the platform, and I can't drive and it lays on the platform. So, I apologize, but you you didn't miss much. I've been bubbling all morning. You didn't miss a whole lot. It was been like, what about the this? So what about that? You didn't miss nothing. But thank you guys for blessing my morning. You just don't realize what y'all do for me. It helps my spirit just getting out here flapping off at the gums and just saying thank you. Y'all have a blessed day. See y'all later on. Hey James, are you gonna go to that Miss T's thing over there in Buckhead? Are you gonna drive down? Yeah, I think that's kind of too far. Don't you live in Savannah or something like that? Cause I'm going. I actually got permission from the missus. Me and the wife is going. I'm going because I'm gonna be home. I'm gonna be on disability anyway, so I'm going. Now, I like to see some of these people. Oh, okay. I just thought I'd ask. I know that's one heck of a drive from Savannah, but I'm definitely going. Because I just want to see place a face where the voice of some of these folks. I think that would be freaking awesome. I think that'd be awesome. So, I got the okay, and just remember when y'all see me, because you know what it look like. You've seen pictures of me. Introduce yourself to the wife first. You will save you will save me a lot of heartache. I'm just saying. You will save a whole lot of heartache. I hear you. You know, look, I don't like ATL either. I live in Lawrenceville. I live north of Atlanta. But oh, okay. Let me go before I run out of power here. But y'all have a blessed day. And as always, if you don't think nobody loves you, know that I love you and God loves you too. And enjoy some loud music.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself